An artist today, very young artist who's on his way. He represents a native tribe called the Huichol, or they refer to themselves as the Wirarica, and they live way down here. This is the state of Nayarit. This is the Pacific Ocean, obviously. The Sierra Madre Mountains right here. This is Nayarit. Between Nayarit and then the mountains of Jalisco, the tribe, they're one of the last tribes of Native Americans that are living in North America, pretty much the same way they've been living for thousands of years. And they have never been conquered by the Aztecs, never conquered by the Spaniards. They went further inland. They still maintain their own culture, their own traditions, their own language. Everything about them is totally unique. And so in Cilau, we would say, in Spanish, can anybody say buenos dias?
Buenos días.
Buenos días.
In Cilau, in Valadez, how do we say good morning?
Ya puse pejayuto. That's a good try.
That's pretty good. So, in Cilau is a yarn painter. He learned this craft from his parents, from his father, actually, who's a master yarn painter and had been traveling to the United States for years, exhibiting this craft. And this is very typical of many artisans in Mexico and artists. They often learn their skill from people in their family, and it's passed on. And in his case, all of this artwork, the yarn paintings you see here, are all made by taking a piece of plywood and you combine beeswax with pine resin. Heat it up, it makes almost like a paste or a putty, and you smear that on. You'll apply it on with just some smears. Skim it off so you have a nice even layer, and then you place yarn, little pieces of yarn. And I know when I first thought of yarn painting, I thought of the kind of yarn people use to knit a sweater, but it's actually very fine yarn, almost straight. And this is all pushed in to make different designs. Now these yarn paintings are not just beautiful artwork, they're actually made originally as offerings. Like many Native American tribes, they have a very close connection to the earth, to the celestial world, stars, planets, the sun, obviously. The sun is huge in Mexico. We all know the Aztec calendar was created by the Aztecs, and even decorative ceramics. You see lots of images of the sun. So when you see this imagery, it's all full of symbols that date back thousands of years. So what they would do, originally they would make a yarn painting, a very simple one, take it to a sacred site, and in some cases actually bury it as an offering. So it's a very rich tradition. They're the only people in the world who do this kind of art. So it's quite unique.